Jared Kushner should not have a security clearance. And that's actually not just my opinion. Well, it is my opinion. I do believe that. But that's actually what the White House has to say. You know, the people who are in charge of accepting or rejecting applications for security clearances. We found out earlier this week that Jared Kushner was originally declined a security clearance because they had issue with his foreign contacts. They had issues with his omissions of his foreign contacts. The fact that he couldn't fill his forms out correctly because he kept lying about things. So they actually, the people in that office, said, no, we're not going to give Jared Kushner a security clearance. And then the supervisor came in. And with Jared Kushner and at least 29 other people who fell under the same category of we can't give them a security clearance because we view them as a risk, the supervisor came in and said, nope, all 30 of these, which included Jared Kushner, are getting approved. We are giving Jared Kushner and these other 29 morons security clearances so they can have access to all the best intelligence the United States has to offer. Well, at least two members of the Democratic Party in the House of Representatives are trying to do something about it. Democratic Representatives Ted Lieu from California and Don Beyer of Virginia have submitted a request to acting Chief of Staff for Donald Trump, Mick Mulvaney, to immediately revoke Jared Kushner's security clearance. Will this happen? No. Mick Mulvaney is not going to do that. Mick Mulvaney doesn't care. But they highlight in their letter the need for this to happen. Jared Kushner is a risk. Jared Kushner is a security risk. Eventually, there will be hearings about this in the House of Representatives. But God only knows the damage this kid could cause in the meantime. Now, they are trying to plan these hearings and schedule them out, but Jared Kushner still has the clearance right now. And the White House itself said that he shouldn't. Don't you see a problem with that? Not to mention the fact that we know during the campaign, Jared Kushner was present in that meeting at Trump Tower. He and his buddy from Blackwater, Eric Prince, were, talking to officials from the UAE. Those are shady dealings. We don't know exactly what was said. We don't know what Kushner promised. Kushner has been meeting with foreign officials in his capacity, and we do know that he has been trying to work out some kind of business deals with these folks. And when he has access to top secret information, that's the kind of information that a foreign leader would love to get their hands on, possibly in exchange for maybe a sweetheart business deal. We don't know, but we do know that Jared Kushner is the kind of scumbag who would absolutely take a deal like that if it got dropped in his lap. And that is the biggest reason why Jared Kushner needs to have his security clearance revoked and then needs to be permanently removed from the White House altogether. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.